Hi there. So in our previous video, we checked on how to interpret quarterly results using BARD. Now I've gotten a recommendation for a stock by the name of Oil India Limited, and I know very less about this stock. So before I consider building positions over here or think about it, I thought that the best way is to check how well BARD works to inform me about whether I should investigate this further or not. So this video is going to show you the prompts and the way you can get started to understand about a particular company if you never heard about it. Now of course this is a fairly well recognized company, but I don't know much about it. So the very first thing that you would do is you would like to know about the company. So I am asking it to tell me about area of business for Oil India Limited, and let's ask this question and see what it has to tell us about it. So it comes up with this detailed kind of area of operations, and it says that Oil India Limited is a major player in the hydrocarbon sector, operating across a wide range of areas that can be broadly categorized as follows. So it is in exploration and production of crude oil and natural gas, and it has strong presence in different parts of the country. It's LPG production. So it seems to be in the energy business, and seems to be like fairly capital intensive business, and it looks like a PSU. So what I would like to ask, the first thing, given that the debt ratios have started increasing, and if this is a PSU, so is this a PSU, and what is the debt ratio for this company? How much stake does government have, and any mutual funds which are invested in it? So I'm trying to understand who are the investors, if it's a PSU, and what's the debt to equity ratio, because that's very important. It's a capital intensive business. So even before we go with the specific numbers on the revenue and the profits, let's figure out how the company ownership structure is. So it says that as of June 30th, 2023, debt to equity ratio is 0.61. This is considered a moderate, indicating relatively comfortable debt management compared to its equity base. And yes, it's a PSU. 58% is held by the Government of India, and then there are other mutual funds also, and fairly large ones, good ones. So the company ownership definitely indicates a lot of promise, and the area of business is also energy, which is definitely bound to grow as the population grows and market. And so now the next question that obviously will be is more on the specifics of the numbers, and let's try and ask how has been the revenue over last 5 years. Let's also ask for profit, if it's profitable, and then I would also, as in given dividends, what is the dividend yield, and let's ask this and see what it has to say about the revenue and the profit. And I'll also ask what has been the maximum and lowest price for this stock. Now of course current price, maximum and lowest price for this stock in last 2 years. Let's keep it to last 2 years, and let's see what it has to tell us about it. I'll just change the spelling over here, and there you go. Okay, it brings it up. It is indicating that the revenue has been in the range of 17 to 18k, and then 22, 23, it's been 24,412. So other than 2021, which was a tough year for most of the industry, it has been fairly good. And look at the way it has formatted this, and you can also export it to sheets if you want to do further analysis and bring in different numbers. So that's perfect, and it looks very, very interesting. And overall, from a price perspective, I think it's consistently maintained around 5% or more than 5%. But it hasn't given me the price that is working on this particular stock. No, it is actually. So it says it has inferred this important part of it, ranging from payout ratio is considered attractive. Then the current price of oil stock is around 303. Now that's December 20th. I know that today the price was much higher, but I think you need to always compare the prices and numbers a little bit. But it does give you a good number, like it is around 303, but that's not the case. I think it's gone up the last few days. I know in the last 10 to 15 days itself, this stock price has gone up significantly. So it's 363 today because it went up by 7% when the market was reeling under pressure. But if you look at it, December 18th, it was 322. So it's not a very dated information that it is giving. Definitely in context of dividend, it seems very healthy. Now, so we've checked on the dividend, we have checked on the ownership, we have checked on the area of business. I think one more thing that you would always like to know about a particular company is if there is any specific news in the market about the stock. Is there any specific news about this company, Oil India Limited? So let's find that out, if there is any specific news and if it pulls that. So it's indicating that it reported strong numbers for the quarter ended, but that's a fairly dated information. Diversification plans on solar and wind power. That's quite interesting actually, because any energy company, while it is doing extremely well, and if it starts going into the renewable energy segment, it definitely shows that the company will grow. And change in senior management. Oh, okay, that's a big one. So it changed the senior management with Sushil Chandra Mishra, and Mr. Mishra has over 35 years of experience. Bring fresh perspective. Oh, that's nice. So maybe you can relate some of the uptick in the stock because of this, and potential for upward trend. So it says that several analysts are optimistic about oil's future prospects, citing factors such as strong financial performance, diversification plans, and a potential uptick in oil prices. Some brokerages have predicted a multi-year upcycle for oil and its peers. So that's nice, perfect. I think I got a similar news on WhatsApp, and it's kind of aligning with what we are seeing over there. So definitely what we are listening in the market and what we are seeing, and Bard is able to do justice to it. So it gives me a lot of confidence to leverage it as a tool, either to investigate a new company or for that matter quarterly results. I'll be making this particular chat a public one, so you can always take a look at it, and the link would be available on the video. And in case you haven't signed up on Bard, you just need to go to bard.google.com and start putting in the queries, and it'll engage like the way it is engaging right now. And I personally feel that genuinely the generative AI is moving in a direction wherein you can have a personal assistant, be it for finance or health. But we'll continue to investigate on the finance related queries on Bard. I'll see you in the next one. So we covered on the quarterly results, and we covered on how to investigate a new company in which you're trying to build position. I'm definitely more eager to build this position at this point in time, and I will verify it also that whether all the information over here is perfect or not. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Try it out.